You're What's up, y'all? My name is Jasmine Brunson, and this is From the Heart, a Hoopers podcast. Now, let's just get this out the way. We're gonna be family here. Alright, so y'all can call me Jazz. People only call me Jasmine when they first meet me or if I'm in trouble. And this ain't that. So y'all can call me Jazz. We're gonna be real cool, we're gonna be friendly, we're gonna get to know each other in here. I'm a former hooper from Southside Jamaica, Queens. Big shout out to Queens. Big shout out to New York. What's understood don't even need to be explained. That's just that on that. I went to the University of Minnesota from 2016 to 2020, and then I went on to sign a professional contract to play overseas in 2021. The game has offered me so many different experiences, so many different opportunities, and that's my time to talk about it. Let's just be real for a second. COVID shutting the world down in 2020 flipped my plans upside down. I was one of the graduates or one of the people in the class of 2020 that didn't even have a real graduation. I had a virtual graduation, and not for nothing. I don't know about y'all, but I did not go to virtual school for 4 years, so I did not want a virtual graduation, but that is completely besides the point. The point is, COVID, curfews, all of that completely flipped my plans upside down, not to mention my father passing in the same year. Basketball had to take a huge backseat for me. Then eventually I went on to still get an agent, and then I went to go sign and play overseas in Kosovo for a little bit. But then I realized my passion wasn't in playing the game anymore. I wanted to be on the other side of things. I wanted to start impacting things. I wanted to advance the women's game. I wanted to give back in some sort of way. Because a girl from Southside Jamaica, Queens could have never imagined doing half of the things that I've been able and blessed to do simply through the game of basketball. So I wanted to really be on the other side of things. I just didn't physically want to play the game anymore. Now, that does not mean I get smoked. I have to put that out there. I do not get smoked still to this day, although I don't play 5-on-5 organized. I don't play professionally anymore. I don't do none of that. But I will never, I don't think it'll ever be a day I get smoked. So all the 1v1s, all of the, like, do I want to play, the call-outs, all that, I'm with all that. I'm definitely still with all of that. I just physically don't have the passion to play and make that my career anymore. So now what? I no longer play the game, but I still live my life through the lens of the game because my passion for it never left. And I know there are a lot of former hoopers out there that might have hung their jersey up, but they're still attached to the game in some kind of way. Whether it be through the lessons that it's taught us, the experiences, and life on the other side of things. That's what this podcast is about. Our stories are worth sharing, and it's time to share mine. We're going to get into some things on this podcast. We're going to get into some things from high school to AAU, college, overseas, politics, everything. We're going to get into some things on this podcast. You can expect real conversations about the grind of it all. The late nights, the early mornings, the sacrifices, I can't go to this Sweet 16, doubts, all the way to identity beyond the game, and me personally finding identity beyond the game of basketball. There'll also be some very, very, very special guests that you do not want to miss. So make sure you are tapped in with me every Tuesday on all podcast platforms. Also, make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube page. It is From the Heart, a Hoopers podcast. And you are following the Instagram page at From the Heart, a Hoopers podcast as well. Whether you played the game or you've lived it, this podcast is for you.